Athena going to be kind of an iron wall to deal with here. Rio, pretty decent at dealing with fireballs with his own fireball, but it's pretty hard to actually get the approaches on zoners.
Yeah, he's also going to be able to build up a lot of meter here using that parry, right? If JD decides to just sit back and throw out fireballs all day, it's going to be a big battery for Allenware. But right now, kind of struggling in the neutral. There's a nice DP.
Yeah, he's able to get the cross up too. Doesn't get the confirm, but again, another missed combo in response.
And even those basic confirms with Rio do a nice little grip of damage, right? Oh, and that was a great parry, but no follow-up afterwards.
Oh, tried to go for the sweep, gets the DP, doesn't invest any meter into this. Definitely could have killed if some meter was spent, so we'll have to see how that pays off for him. And with the air-to-air, is able to get the kill and push themselves a little more forward and get a decent chunk of health back.
Yeah, absolutely. Time to bring in the second character here, Kyo. Kyo can definitely make up for the lost ground that Rio left on the table here, but you're gonna have to get through Athena's buttons, her buttons and her fireball game here, and that's one way to do it with the armor. All right, jumping in, JB. There's a punish. You can close it out here, but doesn't go for the right routing.
Still okay though, try to go for the CD, wakes up with the DP, anything will do it. Now it's a chip and we trade with the 2B. I love that. I love pressing there. A lot of people will go for something a little slower that will guarantee a little bit of chip damage there, like starting off with Rekka. So that was a great call out from JD to go for the mash. So a little bit of good metagaming on both players' parts there as Isla is able to find this first touch but doesn't get the full confirm.
Yeah, and Isla, a character who is also definitely a big winner in Season 2. We've seen her a lot more frequently than we ever have, also having a really good showing at Frosty Faustings, and already putting in the work here against Kyo, doing a ton of damage. There's another super.
Yeah, standing C, putting in absolute work here, is able to get the kill with 1 bar spent. JD doing an amazing job and now setting themselves up to face off with the Antonov in the end here. All right, tell me a little bit about this guy. I mean, we see the cowboy hat, we see the belt. What else we got?
Well, I mean, one of his arms is about the entire size of Isla, but what we do have is we do have command grabs, and we have a lot of damage, and there's a command grab right off the bat. Combos with the follow-up, but drops the pickup after the big boot.
Oh, that EX. Okay. Commanding a decent amount of respect here on the dash up. Gets the Tatsu, but no confirm afterwards, and we wake up with the DP.
There we go. Booter into the air. Goes for another super, dumping all of the meter, and Isla is history. Now it's time for Terry versus Antonov.
He does so much.
He does a lot of damage. He's just not that great.
All right, see how Terry can deal with it here. One muscle man to another. 4.5 bars for Terry, though. Terry's in a 2-touch scenario here. There's the quick activation.
Yo, shades of Season 1, Terry Bogard. There's the jump in, tries to catch the roll, but isn't quick enough on the draw.
They're looking for the knockdown here. Ooh, okay. We frame trapping right now?
I mean, that's what Antonov needs to do. Antonov really has to harass you with the light normals into heavies to try and frame trap you to get that big damage, because he doesn't really have the greatest mix-up, so to speak, right? And
yeah,
he also
definitely
lacks conversions on some of his hits, and that's what makes it so difficult to really get started with him. The things that make a character really good in KOF, he just doesn't have them.
The changes with him being able to link into his EX, though, I think helped a ton with that, because before he had literally 0 options to be able to confirm lights. So being able to have anything to be able to do it helped him so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And it ties more to his identity as an anchor character, the fact that he has to spend that meter, right?
Yeah, for sure. Rio finds the throw. Oh, nice block. That was ambiguous.
Oh, there we go. Parry the fireball straight into the Tatsu. Get a punish on this. Only the sweep. That's unfortunate.
I feel like that's the Rio special, though. We're sweeping everything.
Sweep the leg.
Oh, nice DP, though.
Yeah, can't get too predictable with these jump-ins over the fireball. Ooh, throws this 2D, but answers back with a throw himself.
Oh, same situation again. This time the ambiguous. This is a little too much. That juggle anywhere on the EX, and we're going to get a decent amount of damage off of this.
Oh, too high on the jump in there. And unfortunately, Alienware is going to lose Rio again, but Rio definitely did more work in this matchup than we saw before here, right? Off to a much better start with Kyo coming in up against Athena.
And with his Kyo, he's been very, very aggressive. I was gonna say, last round he started the round with CD red kick last time, like just off rip. So definitely has been trying to be the aggressor at all points, and it's gonna work out this time, coming back at full HP. One character down a piece.
Let's see. Kyo versus Isla. Isla kind of ran wild last time we saw her here. Let's see if Alienware is able to, you know, pull things back in better in neutral. Really had a hard time just dealing with the different options that Isla has to put on the table.
That was a very, very good backdash too, to be able to escape the situation. Trades out on the air-to-air, but CD connects.
Ooh, the JB there. Gonna get the cross-up into the corner. Full Rekka series. Tries to go for the cross-up again, but it's a little too far away that time.
It doesn't spend very much meter on that confirm either. Had a really big opportunity. JD says, listen, I'll show you how to spend it.
Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate parts about having Antonov on anchor is you actually really do have to hold on to that meter, right? It's so important to have meter available for that character. And unfortunately, he's going to lose Kyo here, and it is up to the Macho Man himself, Antonov.
I got big hopes, big dreams for this guy.
You know, the cream rises to the top, Proxy.
Okay. With a jump in, swings the normal a little too early, so the hitbox isn't active when he comes down.
Trying to finish that 2A to get something started, but he is going to get caught straight into the super. Oh, we wake up DP. We're trying.
Yeah, gotta make him. I mean, shooter's gotta shoot, dude. You have to make a move eventually here. Alienware is gonna have one more opportunity. It all comes down to this. And he wakes up with the roll into quick max.
Let's see. She could be. Nah, she's not gonna be dead. It's gonna be very close though.
Yeah,
we are gonna get a nice top row body slam.
Oh, dude. All right, it's gonna come down to the little high-low.
Oh, the splash!
I forget that's a move. I completely forgot that's a move.
Okay, now it's time for Terrence to come in.
There
I feel like I'm watching season 1 KOF right now. It's great.
Oh, what a backdash here. Doesn't get the quick activation. Pixel of life left. And is able to find the jab. That was terrifying.
Yeah, it looked like Alienware actually rolled a little too early there, so Byron was able to recover and get the punish. Now gonna be Whip versus Chris. This is actually an interesting matchup that I don't know if I've ever seen because Chris is a rare character to see. But we're gonna start things off. Looks like Serial Killer is just trying to force Whip to whiff something there to try and get in and get some pressure started, but Mothman just so calculated with the options that they choose. Now has Chris in the corner, gets the clean jump in. Here comes a big combo. And the CD catching Chris. Oh, jump over into the throw. Jumps again, but unfortunately mistimes the meaty there. Mothman is going to get the toss, and that is nearly a perfect for Whip. She's going to get full health back.
Yeah, being able to get out of situations like that and just be able to thrive. Like you said, half a bar still remaining. Shermie coming in with 2, but I think that overall Shermie, while she is very good at closing the gap here, overall I think Whip can do a really good job of being able to keep her out if she can make her respect these little stance cancels, right? Being able to go for the sweeps and just like that being able to cancel.
Yeah, absolutely, but now it's time for Serial Killer to try and get in yet again with Shermie. But Mothman, once again, playing this neutral game to absolute perfection against these characters, able to grab the roll through as well and gets the cross up.
Oh, and goes for the quick activation off of that too. Spends the EX, and goes straight into the super, and it is going to kill way more than enough here. Mothman on a tear and continuing to show off how Whip continues to thrive.
And it's all up to Isla here. I feel like Isla has a better chance than the last 2 characters of actually getting in on Whip, right? Having that fireball to get some pressure started is a really good option. There's the jump in, but not able to really maintain any of that pressure. And XO Stacy FTW coming through with the subscription tier 1. Thank you so much and welcome.
Appreciate it, Stacy. Knockdown. Oh, CV into the EX. Love the ideas here. Might be able to get the OCV done. Any touch will do it.
5 bars on Serial Killer's side. No opportunity to spend it. That is the first OCV.
They absolutely thrashed their opponent in that match.
Wow, that was incredibly well played. Just continuing to dominate here. Mothman, obviously one of the stronger performers of that continues to do well offline and online. I'm worried watching people play against Whip. She is such a she's getting to the point now where it's like it's no longer like a weird knowledge check match. Like you're gonna have to know how to fight this character. She's relevant, right? Like
yeah, and Whip's interesting because for a lot of the other characters, they got some really substantial buffs. Characters like Isla, for example, right? People are not picking up Isla. There are people who have played her since the game came out. The same can't be said for Whip. People are noticing Whip and they're picking her up and trying her out, and it is definitely evolving the character much more.
I mean, we haven't even gotten to see the scariest character. I firmly believe that Mothman's best character and probably the best character on his team is Yamazaki. We haven't even gotten to see it yet.
How did that man get buffed? He was already so good on him.
So good. Yamazaki is ridiculous. We haven't even gotten to it yet. Like you said, Whip is continuing to put in the work here. Amazing anti-air and a better confirm again.
And I do appreciate Serial Killer putting Isla on point, feeling that this is a better matchup to deal with Whip. You see trying to harass with these fireballs, but it is not working out right now. Just the wall of Whip is proving to be impenetrable at the moment.
I like this a little more in and out type of style though. A little too far on the confirm though. It's gonna take a decent amount of damage for it. Look at the damage she puts out too.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous damage. Billy wishes he could do this, okay? There's the toss, and Isla is down.
Why are you just firing strays at Billy? What is it? The man didn't do nothing. He's chilling.
Yeah, I like to kick them while they're down.
Oh my god. Mothman to handle again here. Shermie in next, and not much of a better situation here. Already has a bar. Just makes it to a bar and a half now.
Mothman is trying to cook up another Whip OCV here, throwing out that CD, just trying to catch Serial Killer. Catches the roll with the throw.
Come on, you're not watching that. Spends the EX. That's a EX. That's a kill. Easy finish. Almost stunned her.
Wow. And now we are down to Anchor Chris. It is the last life for Serial Killer. Has to make a reverse OCV. Has to pull out a miracle.
I mean, Chris can do some hard to deal with stuff when he does have meter. I mean, obviously the character's movement speed pretty fast here. It can get messy really quick when he actually gets to you. But getting there is the issue.
Yeah, and so far
in 6.
That's the hardest part of this matchup so far. Serial Killer just has not been able to get through in neutral against Mothman. But Neutronics is going to come through with the 7-month sub. Thank you so much and welcome back.
Comes out, OTG. Goes for the tick though, doesn't quite get far enough. Chris had an opportunity, but doesn't get the full confirm.
He's anti-airs proxy there, so on point.
Okay. No, okay, that is super tough because Serial Killer makes an incredible read on the dash up there, and just the normal ways that his EXs interact now.
Yeah, normally you actually see him on point, right? Most commonly.
Point and second for sure.
Right now it is going to be Billy up against K-Dash. Let's see what Pika Chloe is cooking up here.
So far looking really good.
Yeah, playing the spacing game really well.
Oh, try to go. Okay, we're going for big reads early on too. I really like this actually.
Just this slow poking game. I love it. It's working out so well. Gets the big punish on the DP. Not show chat. BCV.
And that is K-Dash is gone.
Wow.
That is almost a perfect.
Okay, Billy. I see you. I see you, Pika Chloe. Maybe I'm going to have to eat my own words here. But now, Billy up against Iori. Iori, the standout star of Season 2, starting off very aggressive.
Oh, but the wake up super. We take space. Oh my god, that actually has a pretty decent hitbox here. Never thought I'd get to say that about Billy, bro. Come on.
Oh, trying to answer back, but whoa, what a trade! Billy actually went back after getting hit by the DP and was able to punish it.
Oh, nice roll though. Records come out, easy punish, good
This
delay.
is crazy right now. Proxy.
Out, that's Arkansas had time to roll. Billy gets out again.
There's
Half-life,
no
35
way.
seconds on the clock. He's getting so much life back.
There is no way this is a Billy sweep. I'm sorry, I don't believe.
Oh my god, dude.
If this is a Billy sweep, I'm gonna toss in 20 bucks in the match.
I mean, open your wallet. Come on, Dauber. Nice card cancel though. There's a huge punish. Takes up time. Woke up a super last time. He's gonna jump this time. What a read.
Oh, Pika trying to go for the anti-air there, but Shadow X slowly approaching with the JAs. This time does get caught. Frankensteiner, no meter spent.
This is the hashtag Billy sweep. You gotta keep it. Keep the faith.
No way. And this is Shadow X.
This is Shadow X, dude. I'm tweeting it. No, okay. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Still alive.
Yeah, one more mix. Jumps back. There it is, the Argentinian backbreaker. My wallet is safe. That's what I thought.
Believe. I hate it. Thanks, Chad. Oh my god. Well, believe is OD. All right, here we go, darling. Oh, come on.
Wow. Okay, not gonna be able to get too much damage off of it, but goes for the wake-up super. Unfortunately, gonna get punished, but Pika is in a really good position. Clark is hurting, and Darlie and Dinosaur are still left on the table.
But this position is getting out of hand quick. Good use of the command throw to get some decent damage down. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, that whiff! Oh, no!
Oh, gets to juggle anywhere, though. One more touch. I think Clark can beat Dinosaur if this comes down to it, so this is really dangerous, actually.
But the run-up command grab, the drill to pierce the heavens, and Pika gonna go up 1-0 against Shadow X.
Oh my god, what is this team? This is a winning team, bro.
This is team low tier.
This is a team that's 1-0 on Shadow X, baby. Oh
Bro,
my god.
Bro, we were one combo away from a Billy OCV.
The future. You ain't wrong. Oh my god, that was sick. The comp is good. The Billy play was like no critiques whatsoever. Just had all the answers. Like my one critique, why didn't you get the OCV? Is my critique. There it is. Like,
But here we go.
Oh my god.
Hold up, Proxy. I might be a Billy fan. A second thought. I might be a Billy fan. Oh, gets the parry.
Gets up there. Pressure's on. It rolls out. I like that.
Now, let's be honest. Billy kind of dumpstered K-Dash last game.
Yeah, K-Dash really didn't get to participate in the game, so getting to see some pressure here. Big signs of life from Shadow X.
Oh, the low crush there with the hop kick. Things are a bit more even this time around, though. Nice EX glide from Shadow X, but drops the confirm.
Crazy whiff punish, super trades. Oh, was gonna go for the swing away with the stand C, but it does not work out. Shadow X, as soon as K-Dash got his footing, got the pressure on, that is how he can deal with Billy, and we're gonna have Darlie come in significantly earlier on this one.
Yeah, and of course that level 1 super did get hit because most level 1s are not invincible in this game. For level 2s that get some invincibility, but nice anti-air there straight into the level 2.
Really good
Big
damage
punch.
down.
I love Darlie's normals. Oh no, that could have been so much more dangerous than it was.
Block still. EX come through. Frame trap goes out. Is able to get the full confirm.
Right, empty jump gets the overhead, or not empty jump, excuse me, but gets the overhead into the throw.
I mean, he jumps on his overhead. I just goes in for the Tatsu right away. Knows chip is enough, and we might have in response a K-Dash OCV said, "Listen, Billy ain't it."
Yeah, this is the clap back here from Shadow X, right? The answer, but you have to get through the dinosaur here. Straight from the Jurassic Age.
Oh,
You know how much
body
wisdom
slap.
that is when you're that old?
Not quite working from that distance here. It is a pretty decent cross-up normal, but it is easy to be able to go for the counter on. Looks for the armor on the SPD. Easy jump from Shadow X.
Oh, are we gonna go for a reset here? No, we just go for the knockdown, harassing with some light normals. Into the DP. This is your chance to capitalize. Has enough meter to get rid of K-Dash.
Back damage on it. Oh, looking for the cross-up roll on Wake Up. Completely gets out of trouble, and then the EX slide. Shadow X said, "Listen, the first round is data."
This is the person who asks. Winner!
All right, Shadow X saying, yeah, that was cute, but let me show you how it's really done, right? But there's still one more game left. Pika has a chance to make the correct adjustments here. We're going to go back to member selection.
Oh, members, okay. Potentially a bigger switch up than we thought here.
We're not going to hang up a bandana, are we?
No, if anyone needs to swap, I don't like playing Dinosaur into any of the characters Shadow X played. We're going to switch Ramon on, okay. Let's get it.
That is a hell of a swap, Proxy.
Man, I like your cut.
I'm a fan of Pika here. Pika, you're kind of godlike, all right? Just playing the characters they enjoy. That's what you love to see.
All right, yeah, we're on 10 right now. Let's get it. Oh my god, this is sick. Dude, what is like match 2 of this tournament?
You said, hold on, this wasn't low tier enough for me.
Yo, got the connect though. K-Dash gonna try and make this work. Overhead pressure working out well so far. Nice. Okay, anti-air.
Interesting to put Ramon against K-Dash as well. That seems to be what the swap is for. But jumps right into the DP.
Backdash DP. He actually backdashes with the punish on the roll. Same side on the pressure here. Not quite enough kill.
Oh, we're gonna wake up with buttons here. Oh no, wasn't able to recover in time. There's the punish, and Ramon is down.
All right, Billy coming in on the second. So having a little more resources to work with this time. Just be careful with the wake up supers. Wake up super worked the one time, and it really has gotten traded or blocked every other scenario.
Well, let's see what Billy can do now. Billy was looking so strong in the very first game. We need to bring back that same energy. But Shadow X playing much more passively, too.
Ooh, okay. The normal does not work out. Back away. Shadow X's spacing is crazy on these situations. Look exact. He's ending every situation spaced at the exact same length. And it's just setting up for the perfect situation. A little too far for Billy to be able to go for the wake-up throw, but just close enough to where these long-range normals are not necessarily a threat.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well said. And now that we're down to Dinosaur, it means that Shadow X can be much more aggressive here, right? Put the pressure on. Don't give Dinosaur any room to breathe, but there's that 2A just trying to poke out.
Okay. Oh, I like that CD attempt. Jump over EX slashes. Yup, absolutely going to get the full confirm. Oh, but doesn't really extend it to go for mid.
And unfortunately, it's just getting consistently anti-aired as well. Speaking of anti-air, there's a nice one from Pika. But Shadow X jumping right back in to establish this pressure.
One of the hardest things here is CD connects. No, the EX doesn't work out. He's too high. Oh, and he wakes up with the SPD and he jumps it. Oh no, that was so unfortunate there. The EX, he is just
show rollback beta. They said, you know what? Let me try Halmaru.
And Ramon Anchor. We got a lot to talk about on this one here, but we'll start with the Halmaru facing off against Robert. Robert, picture perfect consistency. This character, amazing fireball, good conversions, good damage. He really has it all.
And yeah, here we go. Just trying to put Halmaru into the corner. I think this is actually the first Halmaru we've ever seen on stream. All right, nice anti-air there from Sonic. And good patience, too, just running into the block strings here from Tavera and not overextending, not getting caught in whiff punishes, too, which is a big thing.
Fireball down. Give it too much else afterwards, though. Good poking so far. Trading out pretty decently well here with the Halmaru. And using the EX to close the distance there. I like that, too.
Yeah, I love the use of the reflect here, but nice run up to B from Tavera. Gonna get some good carry on that combo. Waits a second there just to see what Sonic is gonna do. All right, Sonic is playing this like it's Sam Show. And I actually love it. Oh, the EX. Great patience. Just all these little pokes to add up the damage. 9 seconds left on the clock. There's the throw. Chip is about to be a factor.
Gaslight didn't work out. Has to get aggressive. Trade comes through. Very nice from Tavera.
Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of Halmaru, but K-Dash is coming in with a big advantage, to say the least, up against Robert. Just needs one solid confirm, and we are going to bring it on Hell.
Ooh, Card Cancel wants to believe here.
Oh, there it is. Roberto down on health, coming in. Still, even Tavera's got a crazy team here, right? Robert on hell and
Definitely Rhodes.
and Andy.
Rhodes less traveled for sure.
I mean, Andy's kind of godlike this patch. Don't tell anyone.
That's definitely the secret stuff. So
Yeah, we don't want anyone to know.
We'll get there when we get there.
Andy is the secret sauce.
Oh, nice follow up. And just chill. Okay, doesn't want to go for anything else.
That might come back to haunt you though against a character like K-Dash, right? K-Dash definitely very strong in the neutral game. When you give him room to breathe, he can be incredibly dangerous. But this interesting way of playing on hell is kind of working out at the moment, but there's the throw, and now you're stuck in the corner.
Oh, but the roll underneath, very good to be able to get the escape here. Both characters half life. This is looking really, really even here. Sonic does have that meter advantage though, so we'll see if he's able to spend something, but gotta find that clean hit, which just nobody really has been able to get.
Oh, there we go, straight to the toss. Just a lot of patience. We are running this clock down. Finally is able to score a super here.
The distance, mix-up game coming. Finds it again. We are just taking it in little chunks.
Oh, and the jump in punish on the fireball. Very nice. And now Sonic hacked you with the Anchor Ramon.
Let's see how he can spend bar. I mean, 4.5 bars, so plenty of resources to actually get rolling.
Gets the jumping CD. Tries to go for the grab there. A meaty grab. Not going to work out.
Oh, 2A into the cross up here. Gets the body splash. He's going to be able to kill. 5 bars still intact. I really want to see how he spends this meter.
I'm actually really curious too. But the same goes for Tavera here. Has 3 bars, meaning that any stray hit could lead into a climax. Closing the distance with the elbow. Ooh, look at that. Stopping short, getting the low. We're going to go for the leg super into the reset.
Oh, but don't let him run wild. Okay, gets the throw. Close the distance. EX comes out.
Oh my god, the DDT. Nice guard cancel though from Tavera. Trying to create a little bit of space. Gets a cross up, but it's too high to get the confirm afterwards. Slides into the quick max off the ropes.
That's gonna be a level 3. Goes. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Dude. What is happening tonight? As a running bulldog. Okay.
Well, what I'm used to a bulldog is when they have you in a headlock.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Here we go. Back into Haomaru versus Robert.
Face buster? That also sounds right.
This is what I love about seeing Ramon is we can talk about wrestling.
Any opportunity we can squeeze those in.
Or Clark. But look at the guard gauge though here on Haomaru. Def has to play a little bit more patiently. Gets the cross up, but it's too high.
Okay, a little too far. Jumps the dive kick though. EX DP in response. There, dude. What a bar fight in that last interaction. Oh my god.
A bar fight, but one man has a sword, and oh my god, this is gonna be a massive punish.
Okay.
Peak pressure with the dive kick. I like it.
The sweep, but we DP in response. Here we go. Gets aggressive. Haomaru finds the crumple.
Jumps the other side, immediately goes for the low. Oh, what a call out on the DP there, rolling backwards to force it to whiff. Tavera winning the first round once again.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
All right, now Tavera being a little bit more aggressive at round start. Is going to get caught, not watching their ankles though. Slide comes through, and Robert is out of here in one confirmed proxy.
No time, even in the score.
Very smart stuff from Sonic there, be able to spend the EX, knowing he's got enough damage without having to overextend it too much here. So even resources, even life coming into the 2 characters. Oh, a lot of momentum to be decided here. And this took forever last time. These 2 ran it down to nearly the end of the clock. They were both so patient.
Now it's much more aggressive. Sonic's just trying to put the pressure on. Gets the jumping CD in. Tries to go for the low. And the chip damage, too, that's adding up against Caveira.
Oh, we get the EX though. Nice confirm. Goes to free stand. Double overhead is dealt with. And is out of the corner now. Very nice. And the jump back swing.
Oh, tries to go for the cross up. Great defense again. But is going to get caught trying to go for the overhead and the wake up throw.
Only their anchor remains.
I mean, I like the situation there. When you go for the wake up, recognizing kind of out of actions at that point. I mean, if they jump, you can potentially get the close C anti-air. Definitely a good call for sure.
All right, jump CD in over, tries to harass with the fireball, so Sonic is going to blow straight through it there with that EX slide.
Roll through. Elbow comes through. Card gets when he grabs the roll. Oh my god.
Oh, and another EX slide. Caveira is just getting caught, and that is going to be the end of it. Sonic hacked you going up 2-0.
This is just the start of a new worldwide legend. Winner!
And just those EX slide.
All right, so this is going to be the Rock on point, facing off against Gato. This is probably the best Gato skin, I think. Most people use it, and I think it's for good reason.
Yeah, but not the best Gato patch, though. This character definitely took a lot of hits. Some maybe a little undeserving, but the character's still solid, right? Still dishes out the damage,
works.
still can harass.
He definitely still works. He can still get his job done. His pressure is still good. JD gets the 2A. Elbow comes through. Maintains pressure, but afterwards kind of has to back off.
All right, nice anti-air there. Ending these strings with the Rapuken. Needs to be a little careful, though, because Jamaica's does have meter available now for the guard cancel. But we are just kind of whittling each other down. Still very even. Challenge, chasing down, gets the EX command grab, and that is one of the substantial things that was nerfed from Rock, is now you really need to be up in them to get that command grab. Rio jumping straight into the next round. Luong is a problem this patch, Proxy. Another character that was incredibly strong but just got buffed. Even better. One of definitely the top tier characters. Here we go. Nice! Uses the rising tackle there to stuff the cross-up attempt. Gets the run-up throw. Not much of a cross-up, but crossing into the corner there and able to take out Rock. Very good here for Jamaica's for the momentum going forward, not taking too much damage on Luong at all. And now Iori stuffing out that 5K. 5B, I should say. And just DPs right out of the corner.
Love the idea there. Goes for the delayed Rekkas, but that is an easy punish here. Luong, oh, dude, her corner carry is so good, and the damage is amazing. Okay, Rekkas came out. Connect again. DP comes through. 1 bar fully loaded. We're just going to get Rekkas instead. Opportunity to spend that meter again. Gets the air-to-air. DP's the cross-up. Oh my god. And then he beats the Shatter Strike VK. Incredible stuff. Just so many answers at every single turn.
Absolutely. And now down to Chizuru. Let's see, there's a clone coming out. I like that VK is just sticking out 5B, right? As a very low committal option, but if it hits, it's going to do a lot of damage, and we get the taco straight into the fireworks.
Okay. Ooh, nothing afterward there. Let him drop. Taco back to reposition a little bit. Gets the whiff punish, but can't get anything for it. That was a tough one. Oh my god, I love this. You can see he's starting to mash 2B in situations because in certain spots, it does beat the clone completely clean, depending on which one gets picked.
Oh, and we do actually break the guard, but we aren't going to get anything off of it except our own death. Though, right, was able to put the pressure on VK. Unfortunately, just once Iori came out, Iori kind of ran the show.
Okay, on the throw. Oh, trying to put the elbow down. What a DP.
Oh, tries to go for just a run up, standing C. Big buttons coming out. DP is going to be blocked. And Uzuru is going to take a lot of damage.
Ooh, a little fireball extension 2 for the fans. Gets the throw.
Ooh, throwing out the big right there. I love the patience that we're seeing from BK. Has such a substantial life lead here. Just trying to force Jamaica's to overextend. But right now, being a little passive like that might end up coming back to haunt VK at this point.
Yeah, maybe giving a little too much space here, but he's gonna die for it off of the incidental. What a trade out.
And you know, that was a really good idea though from VK, right? You need like one more touch. Don't take any risks. Back up. Force Jamaica's to make the mistake. But unfortunately, Jamaica's just wasn't making any mistakes.
Oh, okay. Might lose out the fireball here. Goes for the full. Okay, I don't even know if he meant to go for the full jump there, but it does work out in the end. VK takes the kill and starting to even this up.
Round 3. Ready, go.
All right, immediately starting things off with a CD of VK. What is going on?
No.
What a scramble.
There's no way that hit him from behind.
You ever just miss up your super confirm and then get away for free? That's just the Iori things. That's the Iori privilege.
Oh, CD trade. Easy peasy in Long's favor. Tries to go for the mix. He DPs again. He's DP'd that exact setup every single time it has come up.
Still not dead though. Very close to chip. Needs to be careful. Able to escape the core, but every single time.
Every single time that situation has come up, he has DP'd it.
It's not even just against Luong, because against any character, even with Rock, he was DPing all the cross-ups.
Oh my god. Like, okay, Gato gets a little bit of damage here, but doesn't get an opportunity to cash any meter out. That's so unfortunate. Dude, all this money, nowhere to spend it. Gotta do something.
There's the trade. Another great anti-air. Has VK locked down, but you need to get rid of Iori, and now your back is up against the wall. Like you said, Proxy, 5 bars.
So DG, 5A for the frame kill there. Oh, Shatter Strike trades again! Okay, 4.5 bars. You really can do this. 2 touches, maybe 3. It really depends on the hits here, but this is more than doable.
Absolutely. You're not too far behind on life either. Just needs one solid hit. Whoa.
Ay, yo.
I respect it. He said that with his gut, his full chest, Proxy. He said, I'm going to max mode, DP, and if you get hit by it, it's your fault.
Oh my god, dude.
Keep an eye on this matchup.
But unfortunately, that shotgun blew up in his face.
Can't talk me down off of it. I'm on the ledge. You can't talk me off of it. Yuri is so strong right now. I think, honestly, is underrepresented even with the amount of people we see her play. I think more people should play her.
Yeah, but a character that was very popular at the beginning, but kind of fell off, except for a few prominent players, is Blue Mary. And Tamago putting in the work with Blue Mary, showing that she is still a very good character at any position. Now, Wero, as Tamago in the corner, is ready to cook.
Okay, find the throw. The most satisfying sound in all of KOF, the Yuri slap.
It literally sounds like she's teeing off with a tennis racket.
I know, it's perfect. Okay, guard canceled by some space. Shadow Strike is a little too far. Still okay though. Blue Mary finds the touch, but it's too far. Confirm doesn't work.
Oh my god, gets the air grab as well. I love the use of the movement here with the dive kick. A little too high to get the full confirm, though, off of that jump in. And Tamago's going to come out on top in round 1.
Yeah, I mean, Blue Mary also is just like a pick that we've seen from Tamago a few times, even before on the early patches of the game. In vanilla, Tamago started off with Blue Mary, so this is a character that's really comfortable for him. Shanae, the queen, I mean, has remained the queen still. She is still in an amazing spot. Gets the sweep, goes for the fireball, can't find the chip.
And Güero, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? That first time did nearly get anti-aired by Tamago, but does it again, works out, and now we are into the mirror match.
First mirror match of the night. Very fitting to be Blue Mary, excuse me, Bijane for sure.
All right, Tamago gonna score this knockdown, and we set up the meaty fireball. You have to hold that mix-up, is able to block the low.
There goes the EXs, knockdown of his own. Oh, and that delay, the fireball actually fully connects, gets a full confirm, and it's gonna get mixed off of it as well.
There we go, gets the slap, sets up the meaty fireball into the overhead. Whoa, a Hail Mary Shatter Strike there.
Twice in a row. The last 2 times that Tamago got knocked down, he woke up Shatter Strike. He woke up Shatter Strike into B Fireball, and then he wakes up Shatter Strike. Dude, is making some choices.
Unfortunately, making some choices to lose out on that meter here. And that is meter you definitely could be using up against this matchup. There we go, gets the air throw.
Ooh, sweep did not work out here.
Oh, beautiful guard cancel. Gonna be able to get a nice punish into the knockdown. Goes for the overhead. I like the patience coming out from Güero. Instant overhead.
Just a little bit extra damage. Dive kick came out, didn't get too much for it.
Oh, jumps right over the slicer, and Güero is gonna take game number 1.
Dude, incredible jump over there. Able to completely bait, honestly, not even bait it out tonight. Is so stupid. This is crazy. This is what I want.
This is when you have this many sick characters in a game, you want to see all of them used. But Yuri keeping up the pressure, able to score the meaty low. Right, there we go. Combos into the DP again. Able to throw tech, but there's the jump in toss. Nice confirm here into the corner. Let's see. Man, Luong's pressure is so scary, but Güero is able to weather the storm and escape, scoring the throw, harassing with all of these buttons and the dive kick, but what a jump!
Okay. The full follow-up. Knockdown comes through. Same side.
You were in a really scary position, too, where you had to kind of do the mind read, right? Was Güero going to go for the guard cancel? Because they had to at that situation. They were going to be chipped out when they blocked. Güero trying to tie this up immediately. Nice. Goes for the jump in throw, but Tamago is ready for it. Time to bring in the next one.
Now or never. Ready?
The EX gets the pickup into the corner. Hard knockdown. But Güero, having all that meter to play with, immediately guard cancels out. And that is a very good decision. You have such a big meter advantage, so much meter on your second character. No reason to hold any of that pressure.
Okay, checked it out pretty well. Shatter Strike again, a little too far. Ferrero, though, is able to get quick answers to the hop as well. Like the idea.
And now we are down to Iori. Oh, so we did get a mirror match. Iori mirror match.
Oh man, I hate lying.
Caught
Dude,
in a lie.
It
Unbelievable.
work out. 2C, they're wearing different colored jackets. It's different characters.
Yeah, you're right.
Ooh, reversal Rekka, easy whiff punish. Dumb.
Oh, there we go. Wake up DP. Tamago. Not going to hold any of that, but is going to get caught by the anti-air. And that's enough to kill with the OTG, and we are down to the anchors. I was about to say mirrors, but Rock and Iori are not the same.
Dude, but look at the meter deficit here. This is huge. Iori's so good at being able to cash out depending on the touch, but there's the rising tackle. Not gonna let that work out.
Gonna go straight into the fireworks super. My God.
Bro, look at this. Look at your life bar. He still has bars.
Bro.
He has to catch out even farther. Follow up super.
Stop.
Dude, he had another half bar. Are you kidding me?
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup. Winner.
Okay, Wero. That is the big thing about this character, about Angel, is that she does need to get in. She does need to rely heavily on momentum. And Luong is a character very good at just stuffing that momentum.
Not only that, but when she does find her knockdown, her left-right pressure is some of the best in the game, if not the best in the game.
Absolutely, and she just has the designated stop sign move, right? Just saying, no, you're not allowed in. But Dark Angel, not caring about the stop sign, breaking the laws of the road here and putting in the pain.
Oh, okay. Found the hit after the roll there. Pressure back on. Oh, yeah, he's trying to go for the little bit of a Hail Mary Shadow Strike, but if that does connect, there's a game-changing scenario here. Dark Angel, potentially one more touch and that should do it. Absolutely has bar. Doesn't even need it though.
Exciting bout from round one.
Yo, and this music is going hard too.
It definitely is.
I feel like I'm in Batman Beyond in one of the clubs.
Oh my god. That unlocked some core memories, Robert. Thanks for that.
But here we go. Yamazaki is coming in now to deal with Angel.
I mean, I feel like same problem, same issues, different skin of characters here. Yamazaki gonna be able to apply a decent amount of pressure here. Went for the EX, but it doesn't work out.
Oh, but is able to win the air-to-air situation, keeping Angel locked in the ground, locked in the corner. There's the poison straight into the stomp.
Normally you wouldn't go for the stomp there, but it's okay to corner yourself in this scenario because it is one touch. You don't mind it too much, and you also don't mind resetting neutral against this character. Just being able to go for low snake arm to answer a lot of her quick burst approach options. So strong to be able to shut her down.
Yeah, absolutely. And here's just a silly match, right? Yamazaki versus Yashiro.
Definitely two silly guys.
And you're going to see a lot of Lokov trying to zone out Yashiro with that snake arm, but using the CD just to blow right through there. Lokov locked down in the corner. Not allowed to steal the turn back with the jump in.
Okay. Very nice. The stomps are going to put him in the corner here, and Lokov has set himself up to potentially kill the character here. One more touch, but a nice throw.
Wow, just throwing out the super Hail Mary Lokov, and Dark Angel taking down, excuse me, Lokov taking down Yashiro very easily. Now Dark Angel down to his anchor.
I mean, we've seen it once already tonight, and we're definitely going to get to see it more here. Iori has plenty of opportunity. Almost 3.5 bars here. Snake arm does connect, but doesn't get anything for it.
Great fuzzy blocking coming out as well, but eats a DP.
Completely content to block. Finds the CD. A little bit extra damage off of that one. Doesn't go for the super. Is going to continue to hold the bar.
I love the harassment. I love the CD cancels into snake arm, right? Just over and over there, really catching Dark Angel off guard. Whoa! Whoa!
Dude, he had decided. That's one of those ones where you dial it in. You were like, if I see anything, I'm doing it. I don't care.
That was the Sharingan, all right? That's why he's covering his eye, see? He just awoken the third pupil in his Sharingan. Said, I saw your move before you did it.
Final round. Ready? Go!
Geese. Oh man, this has been my favorite character to watch so far this patch, honestly and truly. Getting to see the big boss be viable and healthy and happy. Actually getting to fight out here. He's very good at catching out a meter as well. But if Dark Angel keeps this kind of pressure up, we might not get to see it.
Yeah, this is a massive grip of damage there with the Fireworks Super. About tied up in life, and Lokov has not gotten a chance to breathe here, but does have level 3.
Oh, it doesn't connect. It doesn't fully work.
Yo, he's chill.
Eyes are on the winner of that fierce fight.
God.
Winner!
2 choices, submit or die. That's crazy.
Character sucks.
Iori's offense is fundamentally flawed.
Ready? Go!
That was a really patch notes thing from you, Jobber. That was good.
Oh, but here we go. On hell. Trying to start off aggressive again, but is going to get caught by Luong. This is still just a very difficult matchup.
Had the low, communicating core was pushed a little too far away.
And Lokov is being so mobile here, being very difficult for Angel to catch, and then immediately rushes in, gets the confirm, and crosses up.
Yeah, I mean, Dark Angel kind of did that to himself there. I think that Normal actually pushed him far enough to where that made that cross up.
Here we go. Are we gonna spend the meter? Absolutely. Not enough to kill though.
Oh no, and this is not a character you can let run free. Oh, but the roll backwards, really, really nice. 2B to answer. That was a scary situation, but Lokov still managed to come out on top of it.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
All right. Now this is just switch to game and watch music. Oh, gets the Farsi. And that is a dead Luong.
Player 1 wastes no time evening the score.
Bro, tell me when it gets into like the chorus, it does not sound like
3. Ready?
like game and watch.
But hit him with the bam, bam. Oh my god. Had low snake, didn't go for the poison though. Oh, what an answer! Says no dash punch, chill.
Oh, gets the run up, EX throw. Trying to close the distance very quickly there, but maybe a little too aggressive. Dark Angel able to capitalize on that and capitalizing off of this far C.
Oh, gets the connect. Poison comes through. We're gonna get the stomps into the corner. Round winning situation for Lokov here. Gets the EX. Not enough.
Okay, nice throw. Rushes in for the close C.
I think he expected roll backwards there.
Oh, but there we go. Very smart of Lokov. Just kind of hopping around, being difficult to catch and sticking out that leg. Yo, Earthbound music? This does sound like some Earthbound.
True. Fantastic was good, baby. Good to see you. The poison, set yourself up again. Stomp, stomp, put him over.
Oh, yep, there it is. CD cancel into Snake Arm once again, catching Dark Angel off guard, but still just rushing right in. This is absolutely a dead Yamazaki. And now we are down to the Geese once again. Geese Howard coming through.
Final round. Ready? Go!
Look at him stanced up. Oh my god, predictable.
Bro, Geese is always stanced up, man. He is ready for everything.
Now it goes for the hop over. He's low profile. Dark Angel. Knockdown. Plenty of meter here.
Oh, and we go into the max cancel as well. Still gonna be alive. Just barely.
Look at Geese's meter too. Geese, one clean hit. Oh, it goes for the quick. Doesn't work out.
Lokoff, just raw climax.
For the streets.
Oh, it doesn't have any more meter now.
Oh, it's a punish. One Rekka's not safe.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you need one more mix-up here to close it out. You have to look out for that DP.
Whoa! Fireball! Okay.
Okay, hops back. Needs to be very careful and gets scrapped.
A banger set. Oh my god.
Oh, was able to get the elb in, but not able to confirm off, which is weird. That looked like it hit pretty low.
Nice block. Ooh, what a trade though. Stops the EX. Lokoff, character knowledge.
Alright, slides in for the leg breaker. And that anti-air though.
Oh, little ships in the night action there. Still, Lokoff gets the better of it. Continues to be aggressive here. Next hit'll do it. Anything. Guard gauge is very low as well.
Guard cancel into the corner, just trying to give Angel no room to escape. And very good punish there from Lokoff, stopping the escaped attempt once again.
Dude, being able to change up your jump timings, obviously such an incredibly strong thing in just about any 2D game. What a crazy answer there from Lokoff. Plenty of life left on this, but that's when Dark Angel finds the hit, sends it to the corner, is able to get the OTG for the timing for the mix too.
Run up throw. Oh, knock on Heaven's Door there with the 5A. Slides right under for the cross. Lokoff still in a very strong position here, spending the level 1 super, not necessarily for the extra damage, but more so for that corner carry, right? Keeping Yashiro locked down in that cage, and now sending him to the pound here. Iori is the last chance for Dark Angel.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go.
Okay, 3.5 bars in a dream. Dark Angel. Whenever it's time, got to power up now. Knockdown comes through. Every single piece of damage he takes is so consequential here because he's not going to get a lot of life back in between these rounds. Lokoff knows the win con. You got to slow it down.
Okay, there's the knockdown in the corner. Guard cancel to escape. Oh, and able to catch. Very safe option there from Dark Angel. Recognizing that Lokoff likes to roll back a lot to create that space with Long. So just doing a low committal option there. I mean, it would have been pretty bad if Lokoff decided to jump in.
That's true. Lokoff though. Back into it here. Gotta be more careful with the fireball game now. I mean, Pocket is on deck, straight them through. And yeah, that is how quickly it can get turned around.
Alright, Yamazaki going for those preemptive snake arms as always. Able to land the low snake arm, goes for an extra one to build up some extra meter.
Oh my god, preemptive pocket there. Doesn't work out on the second one though. Blocks the taco. Pulls out of the pressure. Rosie's got some room to roam on that one. There's the poison. And now it's all gonna come down to this. It actually is gonna kill because it's EX Stomp. Oh, yeah, thank you again to every single person who's helping us build this pod up, man.
Here we go, nice CD is gonna catch GoBrain trying to jump in. Shadow X already establishing CD as a very solid option, but does get the clean jump in. Has GoBrain in the corner now. Needs to maintain this pressure though. Oh no.
Okay. Ooh, a little dive kick action. Oh, but there's the connect here, straight into the super actually. Woo! EX Slicer!
Alright, goes for another EX Slicer too. And Balhazar coming through with a $20 direct contribution to the Matcherino. With the comment, I thought I was good for finishing the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 missions. Then I started the KOF trials with 13 and I got wrecked.
Marvel has some of the least practical, worst trials ever, though, I will tell you. So just take those with a grain of salt. Their Marvel 3's combo trials are horrible.
What's not horrible is the offense from Shadow X, I say, as he goes straight into a DP into super.
Oh, DP actually loses to the jump in?
That's
What's the
crazy.
point? What's the point?
Oh my god, Athena trying to wake up with a reversal again, but is just gonna get stuck.
Oh my god, then just gets absolutely destroyed. The big left hook on the jump in. Shadow X is running things over with the Iori.
And now it is all up to Isla to make a reverse OCV. Not looking too good for our hero Go Brain. There's the EX grab.
Okay. Oh my god, tried to go for the wake up here. Loses out to the EX. Rolls through. Goes blocked. Has to go for the guard cancel.
Oh, you can't be making trades like this. That is a nice CD. Doesn't get too much off of it. Is going to be able to get rid of the Iori, though, after this confirm.
Still only 2 bars left over, too. Does have some pretty decent resources for the comeback here, but 2 high momentum, high paced characters to come.
Oh, man, the level 2.
Boy.
Bruh.
What a great fight!
That's definitely the connections get the mind moving. My god. First game down, Shadow X, full control. Point Iori just never had to slow down for a second.
Yeah, incredible there. And that's the thing about Shadow X is every single character on his team feels like the final boss version of that character, right? You get through one, you're like, oh my god, there's still another one left.
Oh, Beniwar had big opportunities though to take control of the game last time. GoBrain, if he can just get a couple of these runaway hits with Benny, it can really get out of control fast. I mean, the character just specializes in it, right?
Yeah, but right now it's Shadow X who is getting out of control fast here. Able to get the close C there on the frame trap. EX, yep, still not enough to kill, but the trade is going to do it.
Yeah, close C, way more than enough there. Shadow X not letting off the gas for a second here. Full HP still. Roll backwards there after the cycle ball. Couldn't quite find the anti-air. DP does work out this time though.
Oh, okay, he's able to get a bit of a super, but hops right back in there. And there's a teleport. Beautiful tech from Shadow X. This Iori is looking so clean. All right.
Oh,
DP again.
Dude, DP connecting so big. No punish on the Rekka there.
Oh, that is big. Athena is a goner here, and once again, we are just down to Isla, who has to bring everything back, Proxy.
Turn to fight. Ready, go!
Dude, I mean, she has been putting on the heavy lifting for sure here. The trade comes out, and every trade, again, so consequential in these comebacks. He has 1 bar. If Shadow X finds the touch, we're going fireworks right away, I think.
Oh, for sure. But we have to find that, and a great anti-air there from GoBrain. Able to get rid of Iori as well as a clean jump in.
Takes the round.
This is still going to be very difficult, though.
Now or never. Ready, go!
Ooh, air to air into the jungle. Okay.
Harassing with the lows. Straight to the 2A. Tries to go for the 2A again. Actually allows GoBrain to escape from the corner. Oh, and the Shatter Strike trades, but isn't going to get anything.
Okay.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, I was going to say level 2, or just being able to go for the EX juggles over and over again. Goodbye, my friend.
Glass is back on, and there it is. Shadow X is going to take it 2-0 and move on to top 8 win. Hey, Tega, I see you in there.
I was stressed from the character picks.
Yeah, Tega, just stay locked on the usual channel. we go. There's the jump in. Okay. Beautiful use of the air movement there from Luong. Able to actually get over the attempt from a punish from Violent Kane and punish him herself. Clean jump in. Gonna get some nice damage here. Instead, we go for the reset, actually.
Oh, and he's just not going to really get the opportunity to play here. That's how Luong can take it over, and especially with a player as as incredibly solid as Robert here. VK gonna have to make up ground on the Iori.
Wow, just gets hit by a raw, honest mid there. Pushed into the corner. VK not able to keep Robert locked down though. Man, these air-to-airs, Proxy. I don't think Robert's really like lost a single one.
I mean, partially just because good timing on Robert's part, and partially because Luong, she's just a monster in the air, dude.
Absolutely.
Follow up, EX. Frame kill into the scum. God, dude. Fireworks easily makes it a kill.
And we're tied up.
And now we are in the middle war here.
Middle
Which
war,
character's more mid?
my favorite era.
Ready?
The Middle Ages. Cronin versus Iori.
Okay, find the throw. Strike throw game. Obviously, Cronin so strong in these corner scenarios.
Yeah, when he's... Wow, what a DP through to actually get a punch to that fireball. But you're right, Proxy. Whenever Cronin gets you in the corner, he becomes pre-patch Cronin.
I was gonna say, it starts playing. What's the song? You know the song. Pompeii. Oh, tries to go for the command throw. It does not work.
Nice 6A though. Again with the 6A to close the gap. Oh, heavy slicer. Wake up, DP.
Just because you can't combo off of it. Just because you can't combo off of it doesn't mean it's not still an unbelievable reversal. Don't forget.
The more things change, the more things stay the same, Proxy. Oh, just the little hit there with the 2B. 3 stomps this time. 4 stomps. Oh. Man, he was just stomping a mud hole in him.
Oh,
And now he's going to walk and drive.
Oh my god. See, that I haven't got nerfed. She just need to get touched.
Round 1. Ready?
Here we go. Let's see how this point war is going to turn out. VK coming through with Rock. Early on, putting in a lot of pressure, but again, these jump-ins from Robert, just that JA.
Dude, and it's the angles he's picking too. I mean, Rock has an incredible 2C for breaking up situations like that. He's picking angles that are just perfect to get away from it, but there's the rising tackle.
Oh, there's a nice counter poke. Just trying to avoid having VK jump in to steal a turn. But it's not going to matter too much. Unfortunately, he's just getting clipped by a lot of these jumping CDs.
Ooh, good answer there after the fireball, but EX rising tackle, really good amount of damage off of it. Robert's going to find the throw, though. Left, right, mix up, does find the throw again.
Oh, and the trade there, going to be in VK's favor in this situation. Able to get rid of Luong pretty early on.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Let's see, Cronin now instead coming in pretty early.
Trade, 2A, not going to work out.
What another EXDP. There we go, another DP to close out Rock. Cronin ain't going anywhere.
Dude, I love this character so much, man. I'm so glad he's still good. Honestly, now that we're past the patch, I can say it. He's so sick. I don't care. Nice use of the fireball there. Finds a knockdown. Gets 6A as well.
All right. Again, he's in the corner. This is going to hurt. Gets the stomp.
Oh, okay.
Coming in. Gets the EX grab. straight into some more fireworks.
Very good damage off of that. Rolls out of the pressure and wakes up with a 2A after the roll. Takes the shot. Good amount of damage. Not enough, though. Bro, 6-8. Oh, my God.
It's the truth. It's the truth, Proxy.
That's the button. Am I not pushing it enough? Oh, there's a quick max, though. He's dead. He's absolutely gone. Oh, no, not quite.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. He's deleted.
I wasn't sure if the DP was going to build the bar, but it does. Oh, my
Deleted.
God. I should have gone with the first call. There's my channel points, dude.
Don't worry, I have no channel points in Say Damn's chat.
Alrighty, chat room. Close one again. Doesn't quite work out, though. Nice.
Oh, yep.
Fireball, Robert.
Robert now sitting at a massive meter lead going into KO, and it's at set point here. Just needs to survive this round, win this round, and they can send VK to losers.
Oh my God, the hop over gets the EX, extend this combo all the way to the corner.
Oh no, look at your guard gauge. Oh, was forced to try and find a way to escape. Surprised we didn't actually see a guard cancel.
Yeah, same thing happened on the second hit too. Robert felt like he had to make a move.
There's absolutely incredible awareness there, capitalizing in such a strong way, and now we are tied up 1-1 straight into game number 3. Oh, there we go. Nice little counter poke with the 2A.
U.S.A starting to work as an anti-hero though. Robert not getting away with nearly as many jumps as he did earlier in this. As I say that, he gets away, but. Ooh. VK looking different here on the rock, but the CD does not connect. Robert is going to build up another half bar. Here we go. Guess for game 2C.
There it is. 2C is working wonders now. Proxy, you're absolutely correct. And Violent Kane starting off strong in this third game. Oh, and that 2A press. VK has also just been using 2A as a very low committal check button, right? You're not going to get too much damage off of it, but it is stopping Robert's momentum in its tracks.
Oh my God, that's a punish. Already pushed the damage here, not to spend anything else here. Runs up for the low and beats the reversal.
Player 2 wins 2 rounds in a
And
row.
just 2A. VK's rock looking unreal here. Robert gonna have to answer with his own.
And there's the Raging Storm. Neutral jump, nearly able to get a huge punish. But again, that 2A, just such a low committal tool, right? VK sticks it out, and even though Robert called out the button press, was still unable to punish it.
Okay, and chips him with the fireball. Listen, rock versus rock is normally a tie in the rock, paper, scissors. He's on build different. Mine wins.
Yo, shut up, Proxy.
Come on. One time. Give it to me one time. 2A, not gonna work out. Goes for the hop over CD. Does get the clean touch, but doesn't spend any of that bar. Has 4 to work with.
There we go. Nice confirm. Into the Raging Storm. Robert should be able to close this out right here and now, but no, doesn't spend the meter.
Wants to save it. Thinks the path for victory is going to take a little more bar, but oh, you're going to regret this. Look at the damage. Has another bar.
Brother. What a devastating just decision from Robert. Still has to go through KO if they can survive this here. BK with the jump CD gets the close C, and there it is, the first hit of the Rekka.
Oh, Robert.
Deal with either the heavy frame trap character or the grappler, but right now it is going to be the frame trap Yashiro up against Shadow X's Clark on point.
Absolutely. And one of the reasons why when I talk about Luong, I say she's one of the best cross-up characters in the game is because Yashiro is the other person who's in the conversation. His
You're right.
JC is unreal for cross-ups.
It's dummy. It's dummy good.
Just like that. Look, it's like come on. man.
And the backdash straight into the jump in, catching the whip there of Clark's 2C. Goodbye, Clark. It is not time for Clark Gaming right now, Proxy.
Not today. Maybe in a little bit here, but we talk about this a bunch. Shadow X, first round, potentially Dado. We see him quite often lose the first game. Close lead. We get the throw, but still great opportunity here. 2.5 bars still intact.
Shadow X preparing to answer back here. The guard gauge is running low. Had to counter poke there, but there's the guard cancel. Wants to close this out now with the throw.
Honestly, good on Reno to get the extra meter out of Shadow X in a round that was probably already going to be a guaranteed loss. But things are getting a little out of control here. Shadow X has brought it all the way down. 2 characters apiece. Forgot which Yasha role we were on, so I gotta be honest with you.
I'm a big fan of the cigar fit he's got going on there. Oh, the level 1! Able to escape the corner without getting punished. Oh, a little too greedy on that roll.
I like the idea. Jumping came through, rolls through, and actually he's able to go for the cancel to keep himself safe from the guard cancel.
Oh, there we go. With the puny god straight into the level 1.
There's something so satisfying about this guy.
Something primal.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Okay, roll back with the fireball to cover the roll backwards afterwards here. Gets a sweep after the wreck is okay.
You know. Oh, I like that. The 5B trying to poke out of the corner.
Oh, right read, wrong timing. Shadow X went for the 2C to stop the hop. Reno delays it just long enough to where he makes it over.
Roll forward. Tries to go for the... What a DP. Just DPing the cross-up attempt. Beautiful call-out from Shadow. And a backdash. Baits out the throw.
Ooh. Oh my god, he sticks out the stiff one.
Still alive. It's going to be the same side this time. Whips the grab and nearly gets blown up for it. All right. Oh, the disrespect, though.
Hey, talk to him. After the
You didn't have to do that.
Hey, listen, man. Sometimes you got to. Here we go. Ash, 2 bars. Anything will do it, obviously. Counter hit, anything can really go into max mode here. Or into quick activation, rather.
Yeah, and we could just play the zoning game, right?
Oh, but this is the danger in the zoning game here. Iori, obviously, very strong anti-fireball. Next hit will do it, though. Oh, and the hop over into the low.
That's the kiss of death.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup.
But, you know, it's not a big deal. Shadow X can handle it. We are going to go into a rematch with no order swap.
We're chopping straight in. I mean, literally. He's trying to get really aggressive here. Slow the distance on Clark where you can. If you're initiating the interactions with Clark, a lot of the time things can go way better for you here. Make him turn these strong mix-up tools into defensive guesses. But unfortunately, now you are going to be the one guessing.
And this is it. Is it Clark gaming time? Uh-oh. There's the Death Lake driver. That's for you. That's for you commenters on YouTube. Death Lake driver. Oh, there's the JA. Nice. Rolling Death Cradle back into the corner.
Oh, cross up. Dealt with. That was a crazy stagger.
Oh, and again. This time low. And that's going to be the end of Clark.
An exciting bout from round 1.
Wake up 2C, the future of the game.
Yeah, the future's now. This is season 2.
Ready? Go!
Nice hop over, but he DPs again. Shadow X blocks the overhead. This is huge damage for Reno. All one off of one good defensive choice.
Oh, and the far C is going to be enough to get rid of Yashiro. It is time to bring in Orochi Yashiro. And this is an interesting matchup too, right? I feel like K-Dash is very difficult to catch.
Yeah, definitely true. He can be really, really tough in some of these scenarios. But it's the same situation that we see with Oyashiro versus a lot of these DP characters. It was when he finds this hit, he's gonna be able to spend the meter here. It's gonna end it back mid-screen. So Shadow X is gonna have to deal with the left, right if he can't time the DP on the correct side. Oh, it's the same side. Oh god.
Oh, just goes for the honest mid. Frame trap coming through. Picks him up off the ground. Goodbye, K-Dash. That is a perfect for Reno.
Level 2 keeps you in the corner, huh? TIL. Good god, that's so cheap.
Yeah, this character's kind of nasty. Oh, no. That was unfortunate. Definitely wanted the quick max on the 2B. But can still capitalize on this. Remember, now you build meter while you're in max mode.
Oh, had an opportunity to spend so far there. Couldn't quite find it. Choosing anti-airs again.
And if we're willing to spend the meter, yeah, there it is. Should be enough. Absolutely. Time to bring in Ash.
Who is going to take the win?
Okay, but 3 bars. I mean, Ash is at the magic number here. Any incidental damage taken from Shadow X. I mean, if we get like 2 little life bar chunks in, at this point, honestly, yeah, quick max just off here to air.
Exactly. Let's see. Do we have these? I know I had to shut up last week.
Might have to. Let's see. See how far it can get pressed here. Does have another half bar for an EX here. Is able to utilize it, but drops it. Shadow X is back in this. 2.5 bars.
There's the jump out, able to escape the corner, but not out of harm's way yet. Just jumping back with the JCDs.
Oh, flash kick.
Yeah, Reno has to play this runaway game now to stay alive and build up some meter.
Oh, okay. Finds the EX command though. Okay, just builds up a bar.
Yeah, we're pretty even here now. But Reno getting clipped over and over. Is it a very dangerous position? One clean confirm, and Shadow X is going to take this.
Oh, there's a command throw.
And the fireworks!
Setting up his own pressure, knowing that the opponent has a pretty good reversal and flash kick. It's just ridiculous.
All right. Empty jump. Wow. Argentinian backbreaker. This time goes for the JA for a frame trap. Scores it. Doesn't get anything off of it.
Shadow X is looking incredibly confident right now.
Bro, you
That
hear
is
this
not what you
music
want to
too?
see. As a Reno fan, that's not what you want to see here. Drops the combo again, but here we go. It's another opportunity.
Alright, nice throw tech. And the patience here from Shadow X, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Unfortunately, extends a little too far with that 2B, and Reno is going to capitalize, not spending the EX, instead chasing down for the throw. Saves the meter, but still gets the kill.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Alright, nice 2C anti-air. Air conversion and jumps right over. Shadow X can be able to tie things up here.
And we're tied up.
Okay. I mean, Oyash coming in with a decent amount of meter here, even in the life totals. But like we've said before, even though Oyashiro has been doing a good job of tracking down K-Dash, K-Dash has the opportunities to be very slippery in this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the poke outs there. And gets the anti-air. But K-Dash, we're going to spend the guard cancel, try and push Reno into a compromising position in the corner, also whittling down that guard gauge, but Reno able to escape.
Hey, mix up time, left or right, time to guess for your life potentially. Same side!
Oh, Yep, and your life is going to be forfeit here. We spend the level 1 to make sure we finish our food. And now Reno is sitting at set point.
Dude, on a huge lead too. 2 whole characters, full life, almost 2 bars. You have to deal with the mix-up monster here in Oyashiro, and then Ash is still waiting in the back. If there's ever a character I was going to bet on though for Shadow X, though, Iori is the one. Oh, 2C not gonna work out. Dude, he is continuing to press that 2C really preemptively. Okay. The air gets the cross up as well. How much meter do you spend here? Maybe spend them both? Absolutely, I think it's a great call.
Rio scream at the sky. Bro, the skull?
He tried to go for the chase down. Couldn't quite get there. 2C. Oh my god. Reno picks it up off the scramble. That 2C was unreal. And the chase down afterwards to capitalize. Oh my god. Dude, big plays from Reno.